All right, so this is our well house. We've been working on this well house for a while. It's disgusting. There's, obvious clues that mice and rats have been in here eating up the insulation. So today we're just going to be real simple. I'm going to use my little DeWalt here to get off the mesh netting from the roof. We're going to remove all the insulation in there, really try to clean this thing out, get all the spider webs, get all the droppings out of here. And then the goal today is to work on the roof. It leaks pretty bad inside the well house, so I want to take off this shingles and flashing and everything, and then get that ripped off and maybe replace the OSB, see what our joists look like at the top, and then we'll go from there to replace the roof and get this thing kind of cleaned up. Alright guys, so this is supposed to be a real basic, take the insulation out and replace it. We got a bigger problem here. Complete lack of foundation in this well house. So we're going to completely destroy it. As you can tell, taking the OSB off the top already, taking all the insulation out, taking all the shingles and stuff out. We're just gonna completely rebuild this thing. And we have like a couple days to do it because it's about to get really cold. So I'm gonna get back to work. Wish me luck. Okay, there's no more structure. So we just took it down. So you can see we've dug a trench, and our plan here is to use a cinder block path with concrete fill inside. And essentially, since it's going to be dug down in the ground to prevent rodents from coming in, so it'll be dug down a little bit. And so our next goal is to get it square, get our cinder blocks in and get them level. So I did the math, I need roughly 30 cinder blocks. I mean, I think it's like 26, whatever. And then we'll clean all the other stuff under there when we get a chance. But yeah, this is where we're at right now. We were gonna essentially take all this out and replumb it, but I don't want to replumb it because talent. So if that tells you anything. Anyway, so yeah, we're just gonna keep working on this. I just got back with 650 pounds of gravel to put under our cinder blocks. This is gonna help us with water drainage and everything else and prevent rot. So that's going there, and we're just gonna keep moving on. The time lapse is continually running, so we'll just update you as we get things done. Good morning, everyone. It's the next day. I'm tired, my back hurts, and I'm really sleepy because I couldn't go to bed last night because this is all I was thinking about. So where are we at? We have our paver base down and we have our cinder blocks on the paver base. Those are just laid there. They're not there permanently. I'm going to be using that torpedo level, the dead blow, and the other levels to square off this whole thing and make it nice and flat. Now let's be honest. What's the goal for today? I spent about 3 hours yesterday, 2 hours, trying to figure out how to get these cinder blocks level from the top to the bottom. The issue that we have, look with me, is that where that torpedo level is significantly higher as far as ground level than down here in the corner. So those are going to be pretty much level with the ground when these are going to protrude from the ground to make sure it stays level. I'm going to spend this morning getting these level, square, plumb with each other. And big goal for today is to get concrete poured in them with my J-hooks and my rebar put in. Realistically, I don't know how far I'll get, we'll see, because my back hurts pretty decently. But I'm just going to work on it until I completely throw in the towel and pay somebody, or I get it knocked out. So I have the time lapse already going, so here you go, watch me work. You can see here we have our brick slate. They're all level. I've been using my little small torpedo level there and my Stabila levels. If you guys are wondering if Stabila levels are worth it, it is. It's a buy once, cry once. They're absolutely phenomenal. They're not going to break on you. Good levels. Anyway, so we've got about halfway done. Better start doing the run up towards the tank And everything's going pretty good. We're about to get our shop vac out here and shop vac out all the rest of the poop and the insulation that the mice decided to tunnel under the pressure tank. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. We're just gonna keep moving until we're all done, and then we'll go buy some concrete, start mixing some concrete up. A little bit later today, and we are mixing concrete and filling in the cinder blocks. Now, the professional of you will see a major issue, a major mistake. Something that I almost didn't even show you guys this step because I'm so embarrassed. Since they're cinder blocks, they need to be spaced with mortar, but there is no mortar there. So I have put concrete into the cinder blocks and even started installing J-bolts without mortaring the cinder blocks. Now why, you ask? Because I was hyper focused on getting them level, straight, and square. That I didn't think to put mortar in them when I was doing such. So you can tell we have a little bit of wet concrete there, but we're just mixing concrete. The guy at the store said I needed 12 bags. I think we've gone through 4 and we're about 3/4 of the way done. We're about, I don't know, 5/8 of the way done. So I have a ton of more concrete here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bags left out of the 12. And I'll probably go through another 2 or 3. So we'll take some back today. And when I go back to the store, I will actually get some mortar so I can fill these cracks. But I wanted to show you guys my mistakes, because if you make the same mistakes, you'll see how it turns out when I'm done. But anyway, we're gonna set this J-bolt in. Oh, I'm sticking my camera in the concrete. I'm gonna stick this J-bolt in. It's been sitting for a while. And there we go, dead center. I'm not too worried about it. If it's off a little bit, who gives a shit? I just need to know that it's gonna have just enough reach so I can get my board through it. So the J-bolts are in. And so, she's not that square. I want to push her over just a hair. So we can't do J-bolts on the north side here because of the fact that our pipe is barely gonna clearance our bottom board. So I hate to say it, but we're gonna do, Tapcons here to secure the 2x6 to the center block. Anyway, this is where we're going. This is day 2 officially, technically. I'm hoping to get the rest of the concrete and mortar in by the end of today, and then maybe wait a couple days after that and start framing out this shed / well house. Anyway, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Bye. Thanks.
So guys, if you made it this far, I super appreciate it. That video that you just watched was filmed in the beginning of 2026 in January. It is now April. We have a ton of footage from building that well house, and I have a lot to do, I have a lot to edit, and I have a lot to go through. So what you guys just saw eventually winds up turning into this. So it wound up turning out to be really nice, and hopefully we can walk you guys through how we got here. But this is like your reward for finishing the video. We have a lot to do, I have a lot more to do, so we will see you guys in the future.